Hello, we are the Independence Charter School Robo-Griffins. We are a first LEGO League robotics team. As Orbital Farmers, we're interested in improving eating in space, from our research of reviewing astronaut journals and NASA studies and looking at other examples in different areas. We decided to look at mealworm farming for food. Mealworms are a good source of protein and easy to farm. It's helpful to understand the 4 phases of the life cycle of mealworms in order to farm them. It starts with beetles in phase 1. In phase 2, beetles lay eggs. In phase 3, the eggs hatch into mealworms. In phase 4, the mealworms grow large into pupa and grown beetles. These grown beetles can restart the cycle by laying eggs. While farming, it's important to keep eggs separate from beetles because the beetles will eat them. Minimal food is required for farming. Scraps of vegetables is enough. Here is how mealworms are farmed on Earth. The system starts with beetles, which are grown mealworms in tray 1. In this tray, the beetles will lay eggs. Also, they produce beetle waste known as frass. Astronauts will sift the contents of the beetle tray to separate the eggs from the beetles. It's important to do this in a timely fashion because the beetles will eat the eggs. Some frass will also be sifted with the eggs because the eggs are bigger than the frass. In tray 2, the eggs hatch into mealworms. Astronauts sift contents to separate eggs from mealworms into an empty tray. Once the eggs are collected, this tray becomes the new tray 2. The mealworms that are left behind are transferred to tray 3. The empty tray is set aside for future sifting at the tray 2 level. In tray 3, astronauts will wait for the mealworms to reach the biggest possible size before they grow into pupa. A full-size mealworm is about 4 millimeters thick and about 1 inch long. 65% of mealworms will be harvested for eating. The rest of the mealworms will grow to the pupa and beetle stages of the life cycle. Grown beetles are used to start a new growth batch. Beetles not chosen to start a new batch can be harvested for food. Farming mealworms in space is problematic because of the effects of microgravity and the smell of waste. We built a prototype to minimize these concerns to farm mealworms in space. The 3-tray system used on Earth is placed inside a box. Astronauts work with the 3 trays in an encased system. In addition, we use Velcro to leash tools to the system just like NASA does with its tools. We imagine that there will be multiple 3-tray systems for increased volume. Our system is in conjunction with vegetable farming in space because the cycles are fed by vegetable scraps. To deal with the frass-smelling problem, the 3-tray systems will be swapped with brand new systems every 4 months. They are also small enough to be sealed in airtight bags. We hope you like our invention and we look forward to hearing feedback from you.